Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
This is all by yourself, all of these indictments that you see. I was never indicted. Practically never heard the word. It wasn't a word that registered.
He was never indicted?
What? No, he has no. Welcome to
but
Earth
he's
2. He has
been
never
indicted four times.
No, we have always been at war with East Asia, and Donald Trump has never been indicted. He's never even heard the word before.
It's never registered.
No. By the way, that was
is
really
idiotic.
smart. That was a really smart legal question. Whoever asked him, they said, because now every time it's like a rake factory for him legally, right? Every time Sidney Powell, don't know her, coffee girl, don't remember, never my lawyer. First of all, there's like a ton of evidence
So
to
much
the contrary
paperwork.
with Jack Smith lists, but his own tweets. Right. So now they're like, someone said, well, you don't have attorney-client privilege now because.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I say she wasn't my lawyer? I meant she was my coffee lawyer. And steps on another rake. Okay. Meanwhile, what's happening in our... Thank you. I wore my Big Bag of Rats t-shirt for the magic that is our Republican caucus. So what's happening today?
One of the Republicans is not going to run for speaker.
Now,
No.
going down
Has
to 8,
dropped out.
Oh, is it?
and they're going to have a secret ballot to choose which one of those 8 is going to go up before
Yes.
the full house.
And
Yes.
lose again.
And lose again.
Right. Who gets the prize of losing
And
again?
apparently 7 of the 8 are election deniers.
Did they have a humiliation kink, do you think? Do they like this?
Actually, they all are technically.
Yeah.
Are they?
And of course, it's a secret ballot because they're a bunch of spineless trees and
Right.
weasels. Okay.
Is that... It's kind of normal to choose the person that you're going to put up.
And then but then the count's always really different when it's private and when it's
Right.
public
Right.
because the aforementioned trees and weasels.
Right. The main vote will be public. As
It
always
has to
is.
be, yeah.
Okay. Also, I think the point of that sound clip Jody provided is that Donald Trump is completely demented.
Yes.
And that seems to be lost on the mainstream media. In their latest, Joe Biden is old, who is, I don't know, talked to 11 billion world leaders and flown halfway across the globe into active war zones.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of which, we will have reporter Philip Ittner,
Yes.
who has been reporting. He's on Hal's show all the time. He's been on our show
And
reporting
Thom Hartmann
from
all the time.
Yeah, reporting from Ukraine. But and he's obviously documented the whole rise of Putin and Russia, so he has a lot to say about what's happening in the Middle East, and and Ukraine, and how it's all connected.
It is.
As they would say in Fargo. Okay. Meanwhile, I don't even know why we're bothering doing a show because no one is listening anymore since we had Ben Glebe on.
I see.
Who had an opinion about Israel. And yes, apparently it was people were very disappointed. It was very one-sided toward Israel, and now everybody has stopped listening. I did tweet back at someone. I said, "Oh, did you feel the same way when I had Palestinian American comedian Dino Badala on last week?" And I got crickets.
Of course you did.
I got crickets.
Because
Also,
you owned them.
I think they said, "Oh, he was. If you weren't 100% pro-Israel 100% of the time," I'm like, first of all, I'm not 100% pro-Israel 100% of the time, and neither's Ben,
Right.
which he talked about.
Yeah.
But anyway, I also, by the way, Dean and Ben and all the people we have on the show, they're friends of ours.
Yes.
They are friends of mine. They're some of the funniest, smartest people in the country. I have them on to state their opinion. I'm not. Listen, if you've heard the number of farts, I'm not a journalist. It's not my job to gotcha. And I don't agree with everything Ben said, but it's not my job to go to push back on every point. That's not what this show is about.
Might I point out that Palestinians like fart jokes too?
Yes, thank you. And Israelis. I feel like I could be the key.
You could. To
Unites
Middle
the
East
world.
peace?
Maybe you should go with Dennis Rodman because he's so good with North Korea.
Yeah, I said
Also-
that'd be my dream is to spend some time with Dennis Rodman. Mhm.
Can I point out
Yes,
that Dino
first of
Badala and Ben Glebe are friends?
Our good
Yes.
friends. He's on Dean's show, as he mentioned yesterday.
Right.
I said I should have them both on at the same time, and then we will solve the Middle East conflict, which is not at all complicated.
No.
I
Do
just-
that on
I
my
ju-
vacation.
Pardon me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're going on vacation
Oh,
soon,
is that
aren't
next
you?
week?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, do all that Middle East stuff next week.
Yeah.
And then she comes back to
Yeah.
no job because virtually no one is listening.
Right.
We have pissed off every last human being in the world. Yes. Who's this one? Oh, very disappointing.
Disappointed!
One-sided interview. Okay, well, he's an Israeli
Sure, he
American
has a point of
comedian
view.
with family over there, so he is going to have
He's concerned.
Yes, and he did make a Biden, cognitive joke that I did not push back on, but I don't agree because I spend every day saying that. He was saying Biden has been doing a great job, but he did get in a little.
Sure.
But I just, again, not a journalist, fart joke comedian. Job is not to push back against everything everyone says on this show. I mean, I don't agree with hardly anything Chris says, and he's been here for 25 years. She's wrong about virtually everything. You know what? Let's just make this. Let's just make this about how fantastic I am. Fantastic and open-minded and empathetic I am.
Sure.
You're welcome. Okay.
Are you going to read some of these emails that you got?
Well, this was a tweet. I don't know who this is. Somebody, CB. Very disappointing. One-sided interview. This is my favorite Daily Show to listen to, and this is the first time I've ever turned it off early. Reminded me of a post-9/11 pro-Iraq war interview. Chris, have I mentioned that I was one of the more forceful and foremost voices against the Iraq war? Pardon me?
This is some of the bad ones.
Just put that down. Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. You'll get poisoned.
The rest of the show prior to this interview was great as always, though. Oh, well, thank you.
Nice.
Thank you for that. It's safe to tune back in now. There might not be an opinion you don't 100% agree with. All right. Come on, snowflakes. Let's go. Buck up out there.
Yeah. You don't tune into the show for confirmation bias.
No. Oh, Dr. Rosen, I did get a one. Yes, thank you for this brilliant, insightful interview. See, this is how I am both a Hamas terrorist sympathizer and a Zionist hoodlum.
Yeah.
All in one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Rosen said, thank you for this brilliant, insightful interview. Thanks, Ben, for expressing so clearly what everyone else has been dancing around. You can't make peace with people who want you dead.
True.
Yeah. Okay. I think.
Might I point out that not everybody in the Gaza Strip wants Israel dead.
True.
Hamas wants Israel dead.
Exactly.
Right. Here's a guess the quote. Here's the one I was mentioning this to Ben yesterday. Who said, as president, I would make it clear to Hamas, you either release the American and Israeli hostages or we are going to come and get them. Who said that?
Fred Flintstone.
The incredibly manly Mike Rambo Pence, who would have to check with Mother first before he single-handedly stormed in and rescued all the hostages himself, because he's... Okay. Mother, can I go rescue hostages? Gary in Colorado, hello. You're on the Stephanie Miller Show. Hello, Gary.
Hello, Stephanie. It's actually Gay.
Oh, Gay. Oh, pardon me. I am so sorry.
Yes. No, that's okay.
Grandma doesn't have her glasses on. Sorry.
I get called that a lot, and it's okay because then people know that the name is spelled completely differently than what they would expect. But I would use Gail at the fast food counter because otherwise,
that's fine.
Okay.
it's lots of problems.
Can't imagine what they call you at Starbucks.
I was just going to say, what can I write on your latte?
Yeah.
I love it.
Well,
does the barista say, "Is everyone gay"? Is that what they?
Everybody
Is everyone
gay?
here gay?
Well, my husband told me.
I'm like, no, just me.
My husband told me once. He said, "Don't introduce yourself as hi, I'm gay. You're supposed to say hi, my name is gay."
Right. Otherwise,
Very good
he's
point.
clearly the beard. All right, Gay. Let's get on to your non-gay point.
Oh, okay, perfectly. I am working my way through my online streaming Sexy Liberal show. It is so fabulous so far.
Thank you.
I told your screener that I wanted to just tell how lovely, such a tall, leather-clad penis. I just was like, I'm in throes. I can't tell you.
Are you referring to Hal Sparks' pants?
Oh.
Is that right?
Oh yes,
yes.
The whole package, honestly. If you ask me.
Everyone said that Hal's pants should have gotten a separate credit in the credits.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. It just was wonderful. So, and the bowling.
No, and we appreciate it because it's a lot of work. There's scaffolding involved. We all have to. John and Francois have to spray them on, and then there's Jaws of Life. It's a medical procedure to get them back off again. So
we hired Keebler elves to help out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's like opening a fruit roll up to take his pants off after.
So now I can imagine this all day. Thank you so much. I tell you, but I'm going to call Ms. Bobert, and she's my representative, and I'm going to say, your name is now a noun and a verb, and I really appreciate the fact that you guys did such a good job of demonstrating that.
Thank you.
For the whole world.
Thank you. That's my humble voice. Thank you very much. All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Gay.
Love you all.
I wanted to be Carol Burnett, as you know, Jody, but
There's only
This
one.
is how I ended
But
up.
that didn't work out.
That did not work out at all. That's what's me, just grabbing a guy's,
Yeah.
cob, chucking a guy's cob on stage.
The owner of the show and
Yeah.
I were driving in his rental car.
Yes.
And we drove past your mom's old
Which place?
Yucca and Wilcox.
Oh, the apartment.
Yes, the apartment
Yeah.
that your mom grew up in. Yeah.
You can see the door to the apartment.
I
on the
pointed
front
out
of
the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I said to Carol Burnett once, I wanted to be Carol Burnett. And it didn't work out. Then all my dreams died.
Can't even be Rita Rudner.
No.
Well, she's not. She works
Not
way
even
too
close.
blue for that.
Yes. Here's something we can all be happy about. Ron tweets, Trump arrives at his rally in New Hampshire while protesters chant lock him up. Trump's advance team hurriedly rushes him inside. Yep. That was fun, because he heard it. Mm-hmm. And Brooklyn Dad Defiant, who will join us on Thursday, tweets, "Good morning. Happy Tuesday to everyone who's looking forward to Michael Cohen getting the last satisfying laugh when he testifies against Trump in the civil fraud suit in New York court today. Take his ass down, Michael Cohen. We are with you."
Says who?
Us. We're with you. Stop asking that, Michael.
Says who?
Okay. There it is, my first drink of the day, Z-Biotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic. Many of you know my story. I stopped drinking wine for 3 years during COVID, during the lockdown as part of a health reset. Now I drink wine in moderation, but this is an amazing new product. I've always believed in probiotics. And Z-Biotics, check this out. You drink just one of these. It's the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. I am using this and I feel great in the morning. I don't have to worry if I have an extra glass of wine, I still feel great in the morning. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. I've always had acid reflux problems. It is this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. Z-Biotics produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. All I know is it works. It is Z-Biotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic. Go to zbiotics.com/politicalvoices or scan the QR code on the screen right now.